What's up, guys? We are back again with a brand new Royal Hogs Magic Archer deck that I think is extremely slept on in Clash Royale. Barbarians are one of those cards that people just don't play anymore, but when they're paired with other fireball bait, your opponent will always struggle to break through them. So after you secure a tower with your Royal Hogs, Heal Spirit, or Magic Archer push, your Barbarians on defense with Heal Spirit against Electro Giants and Golems are going to make your opponent so incredibly frustrated. On defense, your Barbarians will crush any Electro Giant, Golem, or Bridge Spam push with the Heal Spirit so they'll stay alive forever. People never think about Heal Spirit on defense, but it works so well with Barbarians to stop any push. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making all the daily videos possible. All right, so we got a game here. I would love to go and bombard him with my Royal Hogs and pray that he doesn't have a Mega Knight. So if they don't go in for anything in the back, I'll just Royal Hogs. Wow, Lumberjack. Are you going to go for Lumberjack Balloon? Or are you just going to let the Lumberjack devour the Royal Hogs? You're going to take so much damage in the process. I know he's going to be a Lumberjack Balloon player because, first off, we see the Lumberjack, and then we see the audacity of him not cycling a single card. Oh, wait, what? Are you kidding me right now? You're going to leap Barbarians at the river into Rascals, and then you're going to give me a perfect Tornado. This is going to work out so well for me. I am going to take a ton of damage, but at the same time, like, if we get a Juicy King Tower activation, it's not the worst thing in the world. We figured out what his deck is. It's going to be a Leap Barbarians, Lumberjack with arrows. So I would say that it'll probably be a Golem deck. When you play against Golem traditionally, you're going to have a really bad time. But the Barbarians are super solid in any situation that you need to clutch up and have a rock-solid defense. And we're going to rock that Golem's world. So I'm going to go in for the Royal Hogs in the right-hand lane simply because I was like, okay, he's going to overcommit on defense probably. Are you not going to try to even defend your tower? Seriously? Okay, yeah. Why did I say he would overcommit on defense? He's a Golem player. They don't defend their tower. It's literally not in their vocabulary. I always want a Magic Archer a little bit further behind in case he wants to go in for like a Tornado here or something. And if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure that we can Tornado everything back and be okay. We'll have to wait and see if that's the way that the world works today or not. That was a painful experience where that got a hit on my tower. At least the Night Witch doesn't devour the rest. And I think we are also able to cycle back to another Rascals here if I wanted to. I'm going to, even though he decides to go for arrows likely, I can follow up with Bats and Heal Spirit afterward. So that's what I was predicting. I was expecting him to do that, and then he loses the Mega Minion, right? Those Bats are going to be able to kill while the Thick Boy's tanking. This is beautiful. This is what we wanted. It is serendipitous to see that amount of value at the start. So we know that he has to go in for a Golem in the back and build up a huge push. But if he takes the right-hand tower with the massive push, he's not going to be able to take the left. It's going to be interesting to see. Like, you usually only have time for one good Golem push here, so I'm going to go in for Barbarians in the back, and I am going to stockpile a really solid defense. So I'm going to Magic Archer here, and I'm going to focus on tornadoing and defending when the Golem gets close. The arrow is completely whiffed, and I can Tornado back the Golem so it doesn't explode on my tower. The Zap comes down, and that was completely and utterly wasted. This is what we like to see. If we're playing against an Electro Giant deck, you can heal up the Barbarians with your Heal Spirit. Otherwise, I don't think it's really necessary. Also, a Fireball should be able to take out the right-hand side, so I'm not going to spend any extra elixir there unless I need to. Actually, I'm going to Fireball on his units here because I can do a lot of damage to Leap Barbarians, maybe even finish them off. So I'm going to follow up with Bats, maybe go for a Heal Spirit up top just to go and pull the Barbarians, and then follow up with a Barbarians here right on top of the Golem that he's going to have to drop at the river. Yeah, that's exactly what I was anticipating. I can Tornado everything back, get some extra value here.
Nope.
Oh, I memed a little bit too hard. I thought the Magic Archer would be able to finish off the left-hand tower, and then I'd be able to Fireball the right, and that would look sick. But as you guys can see, even against Golem decks without buildings, it doesn't matter. Barbarians are super solid, because if they've got Fireball, they need to usually Fireball the Royal Hogs and the Magic Archer. If they don't have Fireball like this guy, well, they just have no luck in the game then. Chef Lizard. What's going on, my dude? What's happening? The Chef TI-14. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's not a 14. It's a clan. He's using the 4 as an A. Wow, I've decoded his clan, so do I win? Do I crack the password and open up the safe and unlock his tower? That's at least what I'm hoping for here. Oh, come on, dude. That's not what I wanted to unlock. That was not the prize that I wanted from the Pinata. You're going to give me an Archer Queen and a Dark Prince. So definitely going to be a tough matchup. There's no doubt about it. Oh my gosh, is he not going to get the King Tower activation? He missed the King Tower activation. That's amazing. This worked out so much better than I anticipated. So the only thing that is problematic is the fact that he's going to go invisible. And the barbarians are like, where'd she go? We will never know. It is what it is. We've got counter push on both sides, simultaneously keeping up the aggression with the rascals and the barbarians. I think the barbarians are low-key one of the most sleeper cards in Clash Royale that people don't talk about. Because no one talks about them doing damage to the tower, but look at that. Barbarians on top of the tower. That's 400 damage, 500 damage from 2 hits. And then I got a third one there, so that was 700 damage from a single barbarian. That's pretty absurd if you ask me. Maybe you're not asking me, but, you know. What? Oh, are you kidding me? You've got Tornado, you've got Dark Prince, and you've got Fireball, and you are getting smacked silly by our deck. So one of the things is you can even make Dark Princess cry, just like that, man. He's so upset. I'm sorry. He's the most evasive species on this planet. He's evolved to his final evolution of Pokemon, the Crying Dark Prince. So maybe we can go in for a Barbarians or Magic Archer here, but hear me out, guys, for a second. If Clash Royale added some animations that you could purchase in-game, like a crying emoji from your unit as it won, like a victory celebration, that would be so cool. I would love that. If they were able to do something like that. All right, so I'm not going to Tornado. I'm just going to wait and see if he wants to overcommit again, because then I can go for Barbarians on top of this. I really think he's going to go in for a Archer Queen ability. Oh, he doesn't even use the ability. What is he doing now? He's a wild child. He's an absurd sir. Can we kill the Dark Prince on his side of the map with the healed up Barbarians? I don't even know if the Barbarians are going to get healed up. Oh, no, I done goofed. I think I done messed up, Aaron. I think I done messed up. So notice where I'm dropping my Magic Archer. I'm dropping it really far off to the side. Don't know if the Tornado is going to be the best thing in the world, but I need to keep that Giant off of me. That was so much value, and this matchup is actually horrendous. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, how the heck did this guy even come close to losing this matchup so far? It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Is the Magic Archer going to lock on a tower? If that locks on a tower, we're kind of back in business. So kind of needs to lock onto the tower and do one more hit. So that's enough for me to finish off the game. If I can just body block enough at the river, then we should be able to walk with win. He's 100% going to Fireball this. So I need to go for Magic Archer early. Oh, is he not able to afford the Fireball? What is going on right now? I'm so confused. I'm going to Fireball on the Archer Queen because I need to be able to finish her off. And that Fireball is going to snag the tower too. So just to recap what I just beat. This guy is going to have a Fireball, Dark Prince, with Graveyard, when Graveyard is really easy to just get on top of the tower and do a ton of damage with Giant Graveyard. Like, that's one of the best win conditions in the entire game to do damage regardless what your opponent's playing. Dark Prince, Tornado, and Fireball still wasn't able to stop the Royale Hogs plus Barbarians pushes. And that's what we love to see. This deck is unstoppable. All right, so jumping into this one. Has this guy got a French clan name? Oh, it definitely is. We're going to sauce out a good luck and give him some baguettes with our Heal Spirit jumping at the river. Come on now, dude. Are you ready for it? We're spamming you like a savage. Allez, allez bleu. Because we're blue, I can say go blue all day, every day. Maybe we can go for Royale Hogs on the left-hand side because he's already dedicated to Lava Hound. But at the same time, I'm like, if he balloons me, I need to be able to activate King Tower here. So this is going to be a problematic position for us to be in. If he goes in for arrows or something, I could get bamboozled. Yeah, I'm going to Tornado this back, and then I think I'm going to Fireball so we minimize the damage from the balloon, and then we don't take any damage from the Lava Pups either. So the only thing that we take damage from is the Death Bomb, and on top of that, the Lava Hound damage all along the way. In this position, I feel pretty comfortable. I figured out what his deck is. He knows that we've got Tornado with Fireball, Magic Archer, and Bats. So he is probably going to be pretty scared of going in for future Lava Hounds. I didn't want to go for Royale Hogs too early because there's a position where I've been playing against a lot of people that have Barbarians or Tombstone. A little bit uncomfortable in that position. So, ooh, wait, are you going to give me the Magic Archer alignment? Oh my gosh, you will atone for your sins in the form of a miraculous amount of damage. And we're forcing out the Fireball early. So if you get the Fireball early like that, that means that they're going to have a limited amount of answers to the Royale Hogs. And on top of that, they're not going to have the Fireball back in cycle for the next Magic Archer that you drop because your card cycle should be inherently faster than any Lava Hound player that you play against.
Hello there.
So he's going to follow up with minions again. I think that we just go in for Royale Hogs in the left-hand side this time because we haven't seen any great answer and there's no Fireball in cycle. So we'll have to wait and see what he's going to do. Wow, Skill Horde. Okay, so whenever you see Skill Horde, it's going to be a little bit tricky. It's going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to Tornado it back last possible second, and then we should be able to kill every single one of the minions. The reason why I decided to save the Fireball is because it's going to be a little bit safer against Balloon right now. And if you want to go for a Miner, we're okay because we've got Barbarians. So I'm I'm okay with what we have. Also, I don't think the arrows are in cycle, so maybe we can do one of these again and go opposite lane, hit him up with the heal spirit, and then barbarians. Heal spirit is really, really good into this type of situation. All right, so I'm going to rascals early on just to get some extra value. Notice how the barbarians can be kind of a pseudo win condition. Barbarians at the river, they make your opponent shiver. They do a ton of damage if your opponent's not properly prepared for it. So I can tornado everything back if I want to. That's exactly what we're going to go for right now. We're just going to tornado it all back and then fireball last possible second so I don't take any damage. I was hoping he would zap or something, but he didn't do it. 25 seconds remaining. I should be okay if I play this okay. So, you guys feeling me? You're picking up what I'm putting down? You're going to be okay if you play okay. That's how the game should be, you know, like if you play decently, you should win most of your games. And with the fireball on defense, there's no way that that balloon's going to lock through. Maybe we could go for rascals instead so the spirit goblins don't get any damage. He's probably going to arrow me. Wait, did I mess up? I'm an idiot. Why didn't I just fireball that back?
You are made of stupid.
Probably because I wanted to lose the game. If I'd fireball back for the balloon, there's no way he would have gotten the hit, but I guess I'm a memer and I'm a dreamer and I want to make the game go on longer. That's literally the only explanation that I can give you guys. I'm a little bit of a baka bear. So he'll probably go in for a lava hound here. We're going to have to wait and see if that's going to be the case. Yeah, that's what I was going to expect. We can bat on top of the baby dragon now. I can tornado the balloon as well. As soon as you want to go for the balloon, we're vibing with it. Bats are going to be able to rampage on top of the lava hound, and you're not able to break through. If you go for arrows, it's too much of elixir investment, and then we can go in for the royal hogs on offense. 666. Yo, dude, that is a bad omen for you. It spells your doom. You are living in a bad world. And apparently, guys, we just wanted to prove to you that we could have won, even throwing the game. Totally calculated. But honestly, I should just fireball back the balloon. It does not get a hit unless they zap. But he didn't have zap. He only had arrows. I freaked out. I was like, oh, maybe he's got zap and I'm going to waste a fireball. At least we can bait out arrows with the rascals. And it just wasn't the right play. If you fireball on defense against the balloon, you take a 1-0 victory.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
Wasn't the cleanest, but I'm stoked to win, so let's bounce on to the next one. So let's keep up this easy win streak. It's crazy that we just crushed Giant Graveyard, destroyed Lava Hound. It doesn't matter what we're playing against. This deck is slapping people silly. So I'm going to follow up with the Royal Hogs at the start. The only thing that would be kind of bad for that is if we played against someone that had a Mega Knight. But Royal Hogs at the start, when you've got Barbarians, Tornado, Bats, it seems like it's always going to give me an advantageous situation. The Fireball comes down and destroys the Electro Wizard and the Mega Minion, and I don't even have to respond. So that was a positive trade on offense where all of his units are going to get destroyed. Wow, he cycles Dark Prince now. So he's not going to have that in cycle for the next session of Royal Hogs. So the only thing that could be bad for me is if he's got a Mega Knight deck or a P.E.K.K.A deck and he drops that on top of the Royal Hogs for the next one. Oh, I guess if you've got Sparky, it could become a little bit more dicey too. This is one of those games that I could actually lose simply because Sparky is one of those cards that no matter what happens, you're always going to have to play your absolute best to win against it. So we'll see what we can do. He'll probably go in for like a Goblin Giant or something. Maybe he can go for a Heal Spirit so we can soak up the Sparky. Wow, he's going to Goblin Giant the other side. That's really interesting. I wonder if that hits my tower. I hope it doesn't. All right, cool. I was figuring it wouldn't, and I was like, if it does, I'm just a super sad panda. I think he has to respond to both sides, so it's better for us to not go in the same lane there. Sometimes people will do that, and I'll be like, well, you can maybe get a Dark Prince there, but like, why would you want to, you know, sacrifice the Barbarian as well? Like, you can get more value from the Dark Prince on the other side. And then separating out your opponent's value is always nice because it's not a cohesive counter push. So he had to drop a mini pack on one side and a Dark Prince on the other side. Much rather drop it all in one lane and clean up and then have a huge counter push there. But since each card was individually focusing down my Royal Hogs and my Barbarians, they weren't able to cohesively focus it down a little bit faster. So since he's got Goblin Giant, I'm a little bit scared here still. I'm going to go in for Bats early on. I wonder if I'm able to defend this. I don't think it's that easy to do, but we'll see if we can pull it off. So I'm planning on going in for Barbarian Surround. If we can hit the Sparky with that, then we should be fine if I play that absolutely perfectly, and I do. That's what I'm talking about. So if you go for Magic Archer really far behind, it's still going to hit in alignment with the Sparky and everything else. So if you guys didn't know that, now you know it. Really, really important to have that alignment with the Magic Archer, whether you're playing against a Golem deck, whether you're playing against this deck. It doesn't really matter. You want to get that alignment. And then also have it away so then they can't tornado it as much as they would want to, usually, that is. So I think I'll eat the Dark Prince here just because I can. Not necessarily worth spending the elixir on it. if he wants to go in for spamming the other side, I've got barbarians and I've got a heal spirit. So I actually expect him to go in for spam in this lane. If he doesn't, maybe he just gave up. Yeah, that's also a possibility. It's one of those situations that your opponent might just give up if they know that they can't break through. I've got tornado too, so like I can do a ton of damage in this lane, stop him from even crossing the river, and then go for a magic archer here. Dude, I thought he was going to go on the offense, but he doesn't even have breathing room to do that. This is when he's dropping his first offensive push. He's not even across the river. Doesn't even cross the river. That's beautiful. I was like,
I guess I get to show you guys how good barbarians are on defense with tornado.
didn't even happen. This deck's too broken to even allow that opportunity. And after that dominant W, it's just been an easy cruise all the way up ladder. All right, so getting into this game, we're gonna see what's happening. First things first, I want him to cycle something in the back. Give me that easy snack with the Royal Hogs. If you're not going to, I can still go for my Royal Hogs with a heal spirit now, so you are probably gonna have to log on top of this, or you're gonna Mega Knight. What are you gonna do? You're gonna drop some type of thing. Dude, are you kidding me? What's happening right now? I've never had this situation where someone doesn't play a card. Why do I get a free win? Okay, free trophies on to the next game. I'll take it. Thank you, Clash Royale. I guess the deck gives great karma too. All right, let's keep up that win streak, especially when we get free wins like the last one. I'm about it. So I can go for Royal Hogs whenever I want. Usually I don't want to overextend though. So you're going to have a Goblin Barrel log bait deck. I'm ready for it, my dude. I'm here for it. They never expect barbarians at the river, so this is pretty memey. I'm going to hope that he goes in for like the Valkyrie and Goblin Gang here, and then I can go for Royal Hogs with bats on the other side. Usually he's going to go in for like an Inferno Tower or maybe even a rocket. I think he rockets this, and then the bats might get on the tower. Come on, bats. Give me that value. That's what I'm talking about. Bats, when they're tagged for just for a transient period of time, it's always worth cycling behind the Royal Hogs, because usually the bats die since they're going to get targeted one by one by the tower. But in that specific situation, they were already up close and personal. Then the Princess Tower is like,
Wait, why do I have to deal with this now? Come on, now I was focusing on the Royal Hogs. You're going to tell me that all the time that I spent on the Royal Hogs was wasted?
oh my gosh, totally did not expect that. Sometimes unfortunate circumstances transpire where your opponent goes in for a cannon card or a random card that you just, you're not expecting.
We're doomed!
And you get bamboozled and destroyed like that. So well played to my opponent. Credit where credit is due. Totally did not think that you were going to have that for me. So I'm going to Tornado. I'm going to finish off the Princess. If we can kill the Princess a little bit faster, I wonder if the Barbarians are able to unlock their true potential on the tower. If the Barbarians do damage here, I'd be really, really stoked and happy. But it's not going to happen. This is one of those situations that I'm in a really bad spot. We'll see if we can bounce back. Not going to promise anything here, but there's potential for some great vibes. So I'm going to go for the bats plus go in for that. Maybe even go in for a fireball here too. Oh, this fireball is going to be stellar. If I'm able to get the bats onto the tower again, we might have all the power. Dude, are you serious? We might be able to come back in a situation that we lose the tower to a random cannon cart. Wow. So I thought he was going to have original log bait with like an Inferno Tower or Tesla. And then that's why the cannon card on the other side surprised me and got my tower. Because I was like, there's nothing that he can do to take my tower in that situation. But the cannon card did me dirty, man. So I'm going to split Rascals again. He hasn't even went in for Goblin Barrels. It seems like he's fully on defense mode. Okay, no, he's going to go for Goblin Barrel now. We'll go for Barbarians to shut the rest of that down. Princess is coming down. We should be able to snipe it with the Magic Archer if we really want to. Oh, you know what? I don't know if he has an answer to this. Presumably, this is a ton of damage. He'll go in for Goblin Gang or something on top of the Magic Archer? Or no? Are you not going to? What are you doing? I can't believe this. This is going so well. I might even be able to pull that. If I'm able to pull that directly in a pathway to success, we are vibing on a different level. We're on a different planet. We are totally back in business. Coming back in situations like this, there's nothing more satisfying than that. I think we can Magic Archer here and finish off the tower. Maybe I got screwed by the placement? I don't think so. We're still okay. Might have to Fireball on top of the cannon card to finish it off. And that's not that bad because I won't have to respond to the cannon card then. So I'll take it. I'll take that trade for sure. I'll take that for days, for months, for years, for weeks. Let's go, baby. We're going to Barbarians here, and I think I can follow up with Rascals on top of the Goblins. Could be okay. Spear Goblins are going to give him some value. Not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing in the world. We'll take it. So he's only got Goblin Gang right now. I think he's going to log that so we can go in for like Royal Hogs. I shouldn't have preemptively dropped the Magic Archer. I should have dropped it afterward because he might have went in for a Goblin Gang instead. Would have been better for me. I can still bats here. The cannon card's not going to lock on a tower. We're able to finish that off easily. I think he loses the Valkyrie too. Might be able to go in for a Barbarians here and try to go in for a Fireball on top of the Rascals. Is that going to work out and do some damage? It is going to put in some work. Not as much as we need, but it is something. Princess should not lock on to what she wants. Pretty good. The fact that the princess is going on to the rascals instead is really, really good for me, actually. Going for royal hogs, bats, heal spirit, maybe even tornado, depending on what happens here. Oh, this is really good. I can magic archer again. Magic archer's going to hit an alignment. Gonna have to goblin gang. Might be able to tornado it back for even more value. Ooh, we're back in business. We're totally back in business. Gonna predict the princess. I'm gonna go for barbarians afterward. Going the princess is prime real estate for us. Then we can go for bats. Follow up with another set of royal hogs. With 46 seconds remaining, I think I can actually beat this guy. There's a chance that we can do the dance, guys. Oh my gosh, look at the damage. Look at the damage right now. Sheesh. We back in business out here. He's gonna miss the rocket. Usually, can't do that. So we'll bats again. Probably need to save the tornado. Or I'm gonna tornado on offense here, actually. Barbarians are solid. Might be able to clean the rest of this up. Magic Archer needs a lock with a fireball. Oh my gosh, the Magic Archer hit the tower. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? No way. That comeback was sensational. And I'm telling you right now, this deck is all about the good karma. When you think you have lost, you keep playing it out. Even when you don't have log against log bait and they get a really lucky cannon card on you like that. Oh man, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. The trophies are coming fast with this deck and we are not losing games. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an awesome rest of your day.